Welcome to MHO Hotel Insight, where our distinguished panelists keep you well informed. I'm your host, Fred Schwartz. So glad to have Jayesh Patel join us here today, hotel owner and also an MHO hotel owner as well among his portfolio of hotels. Also joining us is Dr. Varsha Singh. So happy to have you here. I was listening to an interview with Dr. Singh recently, and they said, a distinguished doctor said, she is a master and champion of stroke care. She is unbelievable, and I would urge you to have a pen and paper handy because she's going to have a couple of takeaways for you. She's an expert in adult health management, infection control, and occupational health. She is a doctoral prepared neuroscience nurse, practitioner, and also practiced integrative medicine in India, and more specifically in Mumbai. So with the pandemic, obviously the intensity on healthcare has zoomed up, and so happy to have you here to talk about how we can, with hotels, make sure that we're focused properly on customer health support and health preventative measures. Dr. Varsha, could you give us some glimpse of what we need to be aware of?
Thank you, Fred. Thank you for asking that question, and thank you for inviting me here in this panel discussion. First of all, Fred, if we think about the hotel industry or hospitality industry, we all are aware that it caters to human beings. We are the customers. You are a customer. Everyone who is kind of living the life today is customer of hospitality industry. And when we consider what we have experienced in pandemic, we all know that in order to go back to normal, we have to change the way we are living our lives now. It's not the same. Healthcare prevention, protecting ourselves from infections and any kind of infectious disease around, we have to take a step up, and we have to reconsider how we are going to protect the customers of the hospitality industry. And that's why we have to think globally how we are going to make our customers feel safe. For example, if I'm booking a hotel now, my first question would be, well, I'm vaccinated, I'm protected, and I'm going to go in an environment where I'm going to meet probably a lot of strangers. So how am I going to feel safe in that environment? And that's the reason hospitality industry has to create some program where customers feel safe and say, come to us, we will protect you because we are doing 1, 2, 3, etc.
Jayesh, with COVID, you own hotels, so you're right there on the ground. How has that affected the hotels?
I think in the early 20s, when the news came out, it drastically affected big hotels. You know, we have full service hotels and all that. Basically, like, revenue were down 100%. There was lockdown going on, events got cancelled. Month, 2 months went by, nothing improved. We didn't get any help from anybody, especially the franchisors, you know. Every month they would be after you trying to get the money. Where MHO, we survived a little bit because they were not pushing us for anything. There were no fees, just normal fees. And MHO, we survived, and the business picked up after 2 months. Like in the beginning, everybody got hurt. But MHO really helped us. It's a good brand, and we saved a lot of money with the brand.
Well, you know, and that's a good testimonial to MHO. Let's go back to Dr. Varsha Singh. Can you describe some of the most common health issues that hotels should be prepared to manage effectively?
Thank you for asking that. I would say life is unpredictable. Many people plan a lot before they book vacation, or if they are going for a business meeting, if they are attending an event. And we all know that health issues are very unpredictable, and they can happen at any time, anywhere. Now, considering what are we expecting when a client is visiting the premises or when they are in hotel, there are minor events that can happen, which can be managed effectively using first aid. So I would say a little bit of cuts and bruises or a fall. So a first aid kit can definitely take care of all those issues. However, then there are some grave situations which can happen as well. As I said, our health is unpredictable and life is unpredictable. So my most concern would be to those emergencies such as heart attack and brain attack, stroke, which I'm really educating people about. It can be something as someone is choking if they eat food and if they have this breathlessness. There can be loss of consciousness. Someone can just have a syncope. We call it syncope, but it is also known as loss of consciousness. So these are the conditions if we have something in-house ready, and if I have enough preparedness to meet how to mitigate this situation and how to manage these people who are experiencing this emergency, then we can provide them a very quick solution and quick resolution.
Thank you, Doctor. We need to take a short break, but this is very important, and when we come back, I want to explore a little bit more with you on those issues and how hotels can make sure that they are in a proactive position to be reactive properly. We'll be right back. Thank you.